And at this point, I would call upon our first speaker, and I'm still old school. I don't believe in computers or phones, because the minute you touch the screen it goes and you don't know what to do about it. And I normally don't need much to read from, but when I have to talk about designations and I have to get all this MD and DN, and it's a little confusing still. I've just about got creatinine right, but yeah. So in Kamal's blog, he says he's alive only because of his nocturnal hemodialysis, which was suggested to him 17 years ago when very few people knew about this modality. Kamal's earliest guiding light and probably mentor of sort is the man who got his MD in general medicine from Osmania Medical College, a doctorate of medicine in nephrology from PGI, the Postgraduate Institute of Chandigarh. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Girish Narayen, a doctor with heart, with 40 years of experience in nephrology. Dr. Narayen will be talking about advice to a new patient recently diagnosed who wants to live a fabulous life just like Kamal. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Girish Narayen.
Good morning, everybody. It's a pleasant surprise. I'm a bit confused that why I'm addressing all of you on this occasion, but I feel I'm certainly a part of this wonderful journey of Kamal, and probably everybody who is associated with him know what he has gone through all these 25 years, and his willpower, his knowledge of the various aspects of dialysis these days, his basic disease unfortunately which he had, and his support from his family, support from all his staff is something which is unbelievable, and it is indeed a pleasure for me to get associated with this function. I still remember probably about 25 years back when Kamal unfortunately had a problem. It was like any other young graduate. He was planning to go to USA after his engineering, and unfortunately some problem after his treatment, and the destiny was that he had to stay back, serve the motherland, and more important, he has been a guiding light for patients of CKD, the so-called chronic kidney disease, because through Kamal I realized how much of willpower, how much of cooperation and understanding of the problem by the patient helps in long way in coming out of this very difficult clinical situation. So really I really appreciate the way Kamal has come through all these years. Most of us know the troubles and the problems which he had gone through, and in this audience probably we don't have to count those things, but let us look at the positive side of Kamal's journey and the way he has managed things and the way he has come up as an entrepreneur, the way he has set up the dialysis. More important, after his own experience, he has set up these centers to help the needy people who are suffering from kidney disease. This is something new, based on your own experience, based on your own journey. Now you are trying to spread the facility, make it available to the people in different parts of the country, even abroad. And this is something which is really worth appreciating, and then I hope more and more people who unfortunately go through these type of diseases get a motivation from people like Kamal. There must be definitely few more people like Kamal, but he has been, in our own experience, he has been a leading example for the people, for patients of chronic kidney disease, to lead as normal life as possible, and more important, help the others of this particular problem. And he is you can say, a leading light for patients of this unfortunate disease. I wish Kamal all the best for his further endeavors, his healthy life, and at this point I must really appreciate his parents, Dilip, and his mother and brother, who have been a pillar of support for him throughout from his early days. I really congratulate them in part of his journey and his other friends, Vikram and other people. So I wish you all the best, Kamal, and I wish to continue to serve the people from this particular unfortunate disease and treatment. Thank you, Kamal, for inviting me.
It is reassuring when a doctor acknowledges what his patient is doing and what he should carry on doing.